Hello, my dears. Jai Hind, all of you. I am Dhanya, your maths teacher. Welcome back to the online class. In the previous classes, we have to learn different types of angles and how can we draw an angles using a protractor. That also we have to learn in the previous chapter. Today, we are going to learn chapter 3. How many squares? So we need to count the squares. Which type of squares? Which type of squares? Is here we learn a unit square. Then what is meant by unit square? Yes, its measure becomes 1 centimeter. Where? Its sides become 1 centimeter. That type of squares we named as unit squares. These unit squares we use in the given figures and find out the areas and also perimeters. How can we find out the area and perimeter using the given squares? That we learn in this chapter. Understand all of you? Here I can explain about the unit square. That is, square means, what is the specialty of square? Yes, 4 sides are equal. Here I can draw a unit square. Unit square. So each side's measure becomes 1 centimeter. So this type of square we named as unit square. Understand?
Today, we will learn perimeter of closed figures. Tina bought a new handkerchief. She has to attach lace on the sides of this handkerchief to decorate it. But she is not able to calculate the length of the lace required for this. Can you tell how she can find the length of the lace? Think for a while. Let me tell you. One way is to take a thread, attach it to one corner of the handkerchief, and then place the thread along the sides and then come back to the same corner from where we had started. Now she can say that the length of the lace needed is equal to the length of this thread. With the help of a ruler or a tape, she can find the length of this thread in meters and centimeters. In this way, here she can say that she requires a lace of length 60 centimeters. We can say that the total length of all the sides of this handkerchief is 60 centimeters. Similarly, the length of the outline of any shape is called a perimeter of that shape.
Okay, we move to the next section, that is perimeter. That you have to learn in the previous class. You know what is meant by perimeter of a given figure? Yes, you know that. That is the boundary measurement of the given figure. How can we find out the perimeter of a given figure? For example, here I can draw one example. That is, which shape is this? Yes, it's a triangle. Here I mentioned each side's measurement. So here the measurement I'll put it here. So how can we find out the perimeter of a given triangle? So we add each side's measurement, we get the perimeter of the given figure. So perimeter is equal to 4 plus 7 plus 7. 4 plus 7 is 11. 11 plus 7 is 18. So here the measurement mentioned in centimeter. So here also we can mention centimeter. So total the perimeter of the given figure is 18 centimeter. That means the boundary of the figure is 18 centimeter. Understand all of you?
Derived from the Greek words peri and metron, in which peri means around and metron means measurement. In this way, the perimeter is the total length of all sides of a closed shape.
To finish her home science homework, she had to put a lace around a handkerchief, but she was not able to calculate how much lace she needs. Her mama told her to measure the sides of the cloth and find out the length of lace. Ramdeen bought a piece of land. He has to fence it, so he measures all the sides of the land to find out the wire required to fence the land. In both the examples, we talk about the boundary. In mathematical terms, we call it perimeter. Hence, perimeter is the length of the boundary of a closed figure. The idea of perimeter is widely used in our daily life. In putting lace to sari or dupatta, in preparing window and door frames, fencing a park, creating boundaries, etc. For handkerchief, we can measure the sides altogether. But in a field, it is a bit difficult. So the better method is to measure each side and finally add them all. Similarly, by adding sides, we can find the perimeter of any closed figure.
Here I will show you one more picture. So we need to find out the perimeter of the given figure. How can we find out the perimeter of the given figure? So only one measurement is given, that is 1 centimeter. That means the length of this side, this starting from this to here, the measurement is 1 centimeter. Same way we have to find out all the other sides also. Okay, how can we find out the perimeter of given figure? These are the sides with measurement 1 centimeter. Here this 1 centimeter, same way this also 1 centimeter, this side also 1 centimeter, this side also 1 centimeter, here 1 centimeter, here also 1 centimeter, here 1 centimeter, here 1 centimeter, here also 1 centimeter, here also 1 centimeter, same way 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter. So this way we have to identify the measurement of sides. So in this figure, the perimeter means we need to add these measurements. Perimeter means boundary. So we need to add the measurement of this. So perimeter is equal to count the measurement. 1 plus 1, 2. 2 plus 1, 3. 3 plus 1, 4. 4 plus 1, 5. 5 plus 1, 6. 6 plus 1, 7. 7 plus 1, 8. 8 plus 1, 9. 9 plus 1, 10. 10 plus 1, 11. 11 plus 1, 12. So the perimeter becomes 12 centimeter. Understand? How can we find out the perimeter of given figure? All of you understand? So here another example. So you have to find out the perimeter of the given figure. So here also given the square is unit square because its length is 1 centimeter. So this is unit square. So we need to find out the perimeter of the given figure. Okay, how can we find out the perimeter of the given figure? Perimeter is equal to, yes, we measure the boundary of the given figure. How can we find out the boundary of given figure? So here 1 centimeter. Here also 1 centimeter. Here also 1 centimeter. 1 centimeter. 1 centimeter. 1 centimeter. 1 centimeter. Here 1 centimeter. 1 centimeter. 1 centimeter. 1 centimeter. Here 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter. Yes. So here we got all the sides measurement. So what we have to do? Yes, we need to add the measurements. So here 1 plus 1, that is 2. 2 plus 1, 3. 3 plus 1, 4. 4 plus 1, 5. 5 plus 1, 6. 6 plus 1, 7. 7 plus 1, 8. 8 plus 1, 9. 9 plus 1, 10. 10 plus 1, 11. 11 plus 1, 12. 12 plus 1, 13. 13 plus 1, 14. 14 plus 1, 15. 15 plus 1, 16. 16 plus 1, 17. 17 plus 1, 18. So, here the perimeter is 18 centimeter. Understand? Once again. So, here you have to add the boundaries of the given figure. Then only we get the perimeter of the given figure. Understand? Here the measurements are given. So we are adding this number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So the perimeter of the given figure is 18 centimeter. Understand all of you? Then move to the next question. So in our surroundings we have to see different types of figures are there. So we need to find out the perimeter of the given figures. It will become closed. Understand? So one more example I can show it here. That is, yes, do you know which shape is this? Yes, you have to know which shape. Yes, this is rectangle. What is the specialty of rectangle? Yes, opposite sides are equal. So here I will mention the two sides measurement. So here, and this is 3 centimeter. Okay, we need to find out the perimeter of given figure. So how can we find out the perimeter of the given figure? Perimeter is equal to measurement of the boundary. So we calculate the measurement of all the boundaries. So here 9 plus 3, that is only this way. So again this also 9 plus 3. Here also same. Why? Because this side is opposite to this side. So measurement is same. Here opposite sides are equal. So we write like this. Okay. Then adding these numbers. 9 plus 3. Yes. 12. 12 plus 9. 12 plus 9. 20. 20. 21. 21 plus 3. 21 plus 3. Yes. 24. So the perimeter of the given rectangle is 24 centimeter. Understand all of you? Again one more example. Here I can draw which shape? Yes, square. So here only mention one side, that is 5 centimeter. So we need to find out the perimeter of the given figure. How can we find out the perimeter of the given figure? Perimeter is equal to adding each sides. So here only one side is given. So what is the measurement of other sides? Yes, it is same. Why? Because square, all sides are equal. So here 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5. So what is the answer? 5 plus 5? Yes, 10. 10 plus 5? Yes, 15. 15 plus 5? 20. So the perimeter of the given figure is 20 centimeter. Understand all of you? How can we find out the perimeter of a given figure? If the measurements are given, that time we have to add the measurements of the boundaries of given figures. Understand all of you? Next, I explain perimeter of a square and a rectangle using formula. How can we use that formula? That I will explain here. Okay, perimeter of a square. Here I can draw a square. So I will mention the measurement of one side is A centimeter. So what is the specialty of square? All sides are equal. So again we write A centimeter, A centimeter, A centimeter. Okay. If we are using this letter, means English alphabet letters, so there we have to use, instead of A, we have to use the numbers. 1, 2, 3. What is the measurement that we have to mention in the place of A? Okay. Then, how can we find out the perimeter? So, perimeter is equal to adding the sides of the square. Yes, A plus A plus A plus A. A is repeated 4 times. So, repeated addition means yes, multiplication. A is how many times repeated? 4 times. So, 4 into A. That means A means the measure of one side. That is 4 into side. That is the formula to find out the perimeter of a square. 4 into side. 4 into side means side we can given in the measurement here. So using that measurement we have to multiply with 4. We get the perimeter of the given square. This is the formula for finding the perimeter of a square. This is the easy way. Without adding the sides, only we have to multiply with the one side measurement into 4. That is the perimeter of a square. Okay. Next. If the perimeter is given, how can we find out the sides of the given square? How can we find out? Yes, the perimeter is given. We know that perimeter is equal to 4 into side. But in your question, the perimeter is given. So how can we find out the side? So the formula is side equal to perimeter divided by 4. Understand? We are dividing by 4. So we get the measurement of side. Understand? How can we find out the side of a given square when the perimeter is given? So that time we have to divide the perimeter by 4. We get the measurement of one side. Understand? So based on this, how can we do the calculation? Let's see. So the next question. Find the side of a square. We need to find out the side of a square. But in the given question, the perimeter is 32. So first we write the step perimeter equal to 32 meter. Here is the measurement is given in the unit meter. So we need to write here also meter. So the perimeter is given. We need to find out the side. What is the formula? Yes, perimeter divided by 4. Perimeter divided by 4. So 32 divided by 4. In 4 table, how many times 4 in 32? 1 4 is 4, 2 4s are 8, 3 4s are 12, 4 4s are 16, 5 4s are 20, 6 4s are 24, 7 4s are 28, 8 4s are 32. So how many times? 8 times. So the measurement of one side is 8 meter. Understand all of you? So how can we find out the side of a given square? In your question, the perimeter is given. That time, what we have to do? Yes, perimeter divided by 4. Understand? Next, I can show you which picture? Yes, rectangle. What is the specialty of rectangle? Yes, opposite sides are equal. Opposite sides are equal. So, how can we find out the perimeter of the given figure? So this figure also we have to use formula. So let's see. Here I mentioned the length L centimeter and here the breadth mentioned in B centimeter. So already we have to know the opposite sides are equal. So in this side also L centimeter and here B centimeter. So the perimeter of a rectangle is equal to adding the sides of the given figure, isn't it? Yes. Here why I am mentioning here L and B? Because rectangles are using in different measurements. So if we are using the letters, we can change the numbers. Instead of the letters, we have to use the numbers to find out the perimeter. Understand? So here how can we find out the perimeter of the given figure? L centimeter plus B centimeter plus L centimeter plus B centimeter. So here how many L's are there? 2 L's are there. 2 into L centimeter plus 2 into B centimeter. So both items we have 2 is common. So we can put outside the bracket and then we have to write L plus B. That is the formula to find out the perimeter of a rectangle. 2 into L plus B. That is the meaning. We need to add the length and breadth. We get a sum. That sum into 2, we get the perimeter of the rectangle. Understand? 2 times adding length and 2 times adding breadth. So 2 is common. So we have to put taking outside. After that we have to add the length and breadth. That means if we are adding length and breadth, after that multiplying with 2, then we get the perimeter of the rectangle. Understand what is the formula? 2 into length plus breadth. Perimeter of a rectangle is equal to 2 into length plus breadth. That is the meaning. We need to add the length and breadth. After that getting the sum, you need to multiply with 2. Understand? That is the formula to find out the perimeter of a rectangle. Understand? Using this formula, how can we find out the perimeter? Let's see. So the question, find the perimeter of a rectangle whose sides are 7 cm and 5 cm. So how can we find out the perimeter of a rectangle? So 2 measurements are given. So here I will draw one rectangle. Here I mentioned 7 cm and here is 5 cm. So what is the speciality of rectangle? Yes, opposite sides are equal. So here length is equal to 7 cm and the breadth is equal to 5 cm. Understand all of you? Then what is the formula? Yes, perimeter is equal to 2 into length plus breadth. So 2 into adding 7 plus 5. Again 2 into, first we prefer the bracket. So first we need to add these two numbers. After that we have to multiply with 2. First preference is inside the bracket calculation. Understand? 7 plus 5, 12. 2 into 12. 1 12 is 12. 2 12s are as 24. 24 centimeter. That is the perimeter of a given rectangle. What is the formula? We have to use it here. Yes, 2 into length plus breadth. That is the formula to find out the perimeter of a rectangle. Here length and breadth are given. So first adding length and breadth, after that getting the sum. you need to multiply with 2. Understand? Finally, I conclude. Today, we learned perimeter of a closed figure and also using the formula to find out the perimeter of a square and a rectangle. All these things you have to understand. I hope all of you understand. So, watch the videos carefully, and if you are having any doubts, that will be clear in the live section. So, write the notes up to date. Then only it will be very easy to complete all the notes. Stay safe, stay home. Thank you and bye-bye once again. Thank you.